Hello, hello, hello. Excuse me. Oh, that gas so bad. That's what happened. Oh boy. Cookie. Maybe Jay Brown. I don't know what. Not that little motherfucking shell. The world called I already told you. Just some. Hello, hello, hello. I be telling y'all many of true stories that go on in my life. I just been cutting everything through the chase and just straight with the truth. Now let's get to this. As I had told y'all, I was employed by the FBI and U.S. Marshals. I was a judge and an attorney. Yes, I finished law school, so my actual title is an Esquire. Okay, I'm an MD, DDS, psychologist, psychiatrist, and numerous other things, scientists and everything too. So, anyway, one particular time, you never know when you're gonna do a bust. Okay, now you work for the FBI and U.S. Marshals. You never know when you're gonna do a bust. You don't. You don't know you got to go out until right before it happened. You know, all moves are silent. You could be, might be working another job, no matter what, but all moves are silent. And when they tell you to show up, show up. Get ready. Toggle them boots and everything else you need to do. You know your position even before you go out. You know what you got hired to do. So anyway, they called me. I had to go up, boot up, suit up, showed up. My stomach was hurt. I got told you I have histamine intolerance, allergies, and leukemia and all that. My stomach be turning me up sometime. Had to take famotidine all the time and, H1 and H2 stuff. So, and Bicycle all the time. Just so many things get all this gas and everything up off me and histamine. Now, histamine is good for you. I hate when I go into this right here. I know y'all say I be talking about different subjects, but histamine is good for your body, help heal your body and all of it. But my body holds on to it. It needs to get it out. It's bad for me. Okay, it's good, but it's bad. So anyway, let me get to the bus. So they call me. I got gas. I'm just walking through the house farting. I'm like, my stomach ain't no good thing. So we doing the stakeout. And they like, damn, I'm just steady farting and belching. So they laughing, other agents. They bugging up. And I'm funky as hell. Ooh, when they get like that, it be stinking. They say, shoot, you go up in that house like that, walk through there, they might just run out. So everybody making jokes or whatever, and they be trying to keep it calm. But it's kind of hard not to make a joke, because I was thinking. So we get in there, bust the house. As soon as we bust, I'm farting loud as, oh my God. I'm talking about sometimes I pass gas so bad, like the way one of my houses I lived in, you had the upstairs and down. I could be in my room, my kids could be way downstairs. They be hearing me fart. They be like, dog, mama, why you fart so loud? And they had company. They be like, what's that noise? That's how bad it is sometimes. So, just like, some people, sometimes you fart, it be like little poops or whatever. Then sometimes I have like a big old one just come out, like everything just come out at once, like just. So anyway, when I'm in there, we busting them, farting up a storm. They like, damn, where y'all sitting? And the people we bust, they making jokes like, damn, nice way to get busted. Make somebody talk, huh? So they was, oh, this y'all mustard gas. They talking shit too. Everybody talking and laughing. But this bus going down. We talking about the war and every damn thing. So we get in the truck. And the other guy was like, why I couldn't get in the truck over there with them? And he the main one talking all that shit. So I got in the back with him and I'm just turning that truck up, you know. It was funky as hell in there. The other agent say, I'm used to it. I'm used to it. It's going to be all right. And I'm back there turning. It's funky as I don't know what. And when he had to go before the judge to want to make sure that, you know, the capture and all this other stuff. He was like, I don't think that's right for them to have me in that, yeah, I take my meds. Who was that? The one, yeah, I take my meds. So, so he complained that wasn't right. You know, to send somebody, you just be fighting all the time like that, you know. So that's one of the things that had happened, you know. And, but that was the funniest bus we ever had. Then another situation happened that's not funny. It's this other guy that be trying to act like my son Bow Wow. Now, my son Bow Wow was in movies and everything, you know. He was even in Get Like Mike. You know, starring Michael Jordan. I got kids by Michael Jordan too. So Girl and the Boy. And I got kids by Allen Iverson. You know, Allen Iverson was in there just for a minute. And my son, AJ, our son. So anyway, everybody know how my son look. Everybody know our son. They know our son CJ, all the rest of our kids. But the point is that Mary J. Blige's son, the one used to name Shade Mouse, had been known since he was a little kid or whatever. This boy told him to go get me a soda. He goes to my store. Took him about an hour to come back, but Michael, he put something in my soda. I'm talking to him, and I'm like, what the hell? I didn't even drink that much. I'm talking about, you see how much in this glass? No more than this. It started knocking me the hell out. Now, I'm a doctor. And all this other stuff, and I'm like, you know what? He knows somebody that work at a hospital. Mm-hmm. Somebody that work, there's a anesthesiologist. Somebody that has access to that stuff that will knock you out. And I know what it is. Mm-hmm. It's a part for who the fuck did I marry? Look at what the hell? So anyway, but that's what he did. I got raped and everything. Jermaine Dupri, he challenged Jermaine Dupri a little bit on the side, and then there was somebody else in on it too. They didn't think I was gonna wake up. They called St. Clair County Courthouse. He was like, you know, she a judge. They call up there and tell them I won't be in to work because I'm sick. I might be out for a while, even if I wake up at all, and they hung up. Nah, somebody at the courthouse take that type of message about what I just said. You know they ain't gonna forget. You know? My phone ringing. I finally pick up. They was like, you all right? Somebody called and said this. I said, yeah, somebody did something to me. They drugged me. I said, I feel sick as a dog. I said, I don't think I had. I said, I sent him to the store to get me a soda. I just drank a sip of it. I'm looking for the bottle now. Because when you even pour the contents out, I still can get the inside checked. But I knew what it was. He knew somebody worked in a hospital and had access and was in the department of anesthesiologists. Now, it's these certain pills they can give you to relax you. And some people have a high tolerance and have to have those pills to make them go to sleep. Okay? License MD, DA license, all that stuff. DDS. I know the medical field. I be forgetting the name of some medicine sometimes. I have to look it up. But I know what the hell I be talking about. And all doctors do that. You know, sometimes you go to the doctor, be like, boy, they be like, I gotta give you. Hold up, let me go check this out right quick. Because it's not like we're administering the same stuff all the time. And each patient is different. You understand what I'm saying? So all surgeries might seem the same because you get a knee replacement. It might be other stuff they might have to do. It might be more than just your bone. We have to, they got, now we open them up, they got problems with their nerves and their tendons like this and other stuff. And they tell you that they may have to, if they run into other problems when you have surgery. You know, all doctors tell you that. Now we're going in for this. Hopefully we don't see something else. Don't they tell you that? No matter what surgery you have, we got to be prepared for everything. Yeah. But I got raped. And Jermaine Dupri got that confession out on, you know. Because that's who he called Jermaine Dupri. And Jermaine Dupri know the move too, trying to help me out. He got a Jermaine, yeah, found out they nutted all up. I mean, you know, came up at me and everything. Stuff coming out of me. All white. Jermaine said, y'all, okay. So I go to your check for everything. You know, I was cool. Now, I told you about, not you per se, but you know, it's a pill that you can take that'll make you come on your period. You take that whether you get raped or anything. But I got raped. That's right. So I had to take the pill. Now, I'm not one of abortions and all that type stuff. And there was nothing showing any formation yet because it had just happened. Okay? So I'm taking this pill. I didn't wait weeks or anything. I'm like, y'all heard me, I need that pill. Make my period come down. Make my womb shed. Let's go ahead and get my womb to shed. Before anything formed. Lord, I got it before it even happened. Let's break down his stuff before it reached my eggs. You know? Because, you know, man, that's a hard pill to swallow. But I swallowed that pill, and my period came. All this happened within the same week. That's why they tell you, when you get raped or something, you immediately go to that emergency room and tell them to give you that pill. Immediately. Before it forms into anything. Don't wait to say, I don't think I'm pregnant and all this. No, you go down there and you take care of that right there. Before it turns to anything. That's what you do. That's what you do. And if you're dating somebody and you get raped, I'm sure that man will be very understanding to you going to take that pill. Now what you can do if you just had sex with your man 2 weeks and you're not quite sure, if you just want to check, get an ultrasound. Because it'll show how long if you think you might be pregnant. And that's why when you get raped, you go right then and there. You look it up, Google it, Bing it, whatever you want to do. And they'll let you know how long it takes before it forms to an embryo. Before it forms to that circle. Before it breaks out. And start having formation of a human being. See what I'm saying? I remember one time, way before that happened, I was pregnant by this other guy. And I was already like 2 or 3 months, and somebody had raped me then. He made me have a miscarriage, talking about we was young. He didn't know nothing about all that. He like, damn. And he pissed off. He made me have a miscarriage. I don't want my baby looking like him. How the hell our baby gonna look like him? It just happened. I'm already pregnant. So let me just go check and see if he gave me an STD or something. And And his daddy said, boy, because he told his dad, he said, boy, ain't nowhere in the world your baby would have looked like that man. Or anything she told you, she just can go check and make sure he ain't give no STD. You know? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. And he was so messed up behind it. Well, okay, not that matter. He was so messed up behind it. Do you know it was a fetus? It's about this little. Do you know he kept it? I said what he was saying. He was crying, I killed my own baby. I killed my own baby. That's what he kept saying, how he killed his own baby. He was fucked up behind that. I was too, because he kept it. And he made me have that miscarriage. I'm talking about he kept it for like 2 or 3 years. I said I had to put him in the hospital, because after that he started tripping. His mom was like, boy, just flush it down the toilet. This is my baby though, mama. This is my baby. Ooh. Hold up, y'all. Excuse me, I didn't want to be belching like that on her. I didn't know how loud that was going to be. Ooh. But anyway, those are some occurrences that happened. You know? It's a lot of people that got mistakenly famous that shouldn't have been famous. Like Mary J. Blige, Diddy, Jay-Z, Beyonce, Trinidad James, Biggie Smalls. I trust that young man. I met him when he was in high school. He was like 15 years old. That's why when he first came out, he was 15. Then when he got to lying to me and his mama and all this stuff, his mama shut him down. Good guardian. You know? Then when he got 19, he was like, I could do my music now, and he was an asshole. So I told him, don't deal with Diddy. Lil' Kim, they're not supposed to be famous. I didn't know her. Ashanti. Who else? Chris Brown fucked up. He fucked up all that music he sang and duets. That's my stuff. He was trying to claim my stuff 100% is hers. Then we go into sports, who did not supposed to be in the NBA, and that's Carmelo Anthony. Every time I would tell somebody to do this and do that, he started noticing people getting famous. He started following them around. Like, where is he getting money from to do all this? Because, you know, he in the hood. You know. And I already knew how he was. I had met him when he was in elementary school. I was teaching elementary school. Okay, Carmelo Anthony was there. And now sometime, you ever heard of Edgar Allan Poe and all that type stuff? I would have stuff like that during gym time sometime, where all the classes can come. You know, you have to be in the 3rd grade and up, because the stories are horrific. Capturing, get your attention, but they're horrific. You know, like the Telltale's Heart, about the bodies in the wall and all that stuff, you know. Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, and that's the type of stuff I used to read. If not show the video footage, you know. So, he was a problem man. And he liked the stories like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde and doing all that stuff. And he started forming himself to be a nuisance. I didn't like Carmelo Anthony. He always had been dating his woman, Layla. Layla Anthony always had been his woman and always lived with him and his mama. And he also was dating that other woman, Tawana Turner. He got kids by both of them, and both of them was there with him and his mama. They lived on my property. They rented from me. I remember one day I was out there fixing on some stuff. And he kept telling me I smell good because my hair used to be real long. He was like, we got some pretty hair. And then this, I said, don't touch my hair. But he always would follow me around, start calling in fake work orders and all this stuff. That's when after that, I had to hire Killer Cam now. You know. So anyway, I said, how the hell this thing keep coming loose? I know a little bit about plumbing. I go over there, fix stuff, and he just look at me. So he followed me home. Because usually our drive was nice out that day, so I just walked across the field. So when I said across the field, that's how big the property is. Like a field, like a baseball field. So I go in the house, I had to use the bathroom real bad. On my period, everything. I'm in the bathroom, got the door open, my bathroom door. I got my screen door locked. I don't hear see somebody. I said, who is it? I go, I ain't see nobody. I heard me get back on the toilet. I'm in on my main floor bathroom. So he busted. I said, who the hell is that? Oh, what's up? I told you I like you. And yeah, Carmelo Anthony like that. I said, what the hell you want? Talking about, shoot, me and you could do this. And I'm taking a shit like a motherfucker, bloody every goddamn thing. You know, women know what I'm talking about when you're on your period. Oh my God, no. If I wasn't on my period, I wasn't going to have sex with no Carmelo Anthony. I don't like him like that. So he all on me. I said, oh, this is what you want? I have to do that reverse psychology. Oh, you want some of this? You want some? Hell yeah, I want some of that. I say, suck my pussy. I ain't say I was on. I said, I'm not pretending on my period. And I grabbed his head and put it in that toilet full of poop and blood. Blood costing on it. What you do that for? Shit, all this stuff all over him. He's steady. Come on. Okay. And I'm like, he crazy. He crazy. So now he done ran out the door. Blood and poop all over him. I called the police. I said one of my tenants did this and that. And once he kept trying to cover, police came real quick. He got shit and blood all over him. Funky as hell. They was like, did you rape her and do this? No. And well, why you got all this on this and doing all this? Oh, he go Layla. Oh, he just nasty like that. He don't like taking. But he said, hold up, that's all right. He confessed to what he did. Because every time he do something, Layla be trying to lie for him, making stuff worse than what it is. He said, I do take baths later. Okay, he told Layla he messed up. He did do that. Police was at their front door, and then we was at their back. They told him go get in the shower right quick. He changed clothes. They locked him up. Now, all the time, I knew LeBron James and his girlfriend, the one lady he ended up marrying, been on them before she even had her first. Well, she already had a kid when she met LeBron, for one, before they had their first one together. So, LeBron, y'all know the show. I mean, you can look it up. When he first got inducted, before he had the official, saying like, hey, this is team he going to. I had got everything together here on the video. LeBron James sitting in the tree, got the little pimple on his nose, and he tell Carmelo Anthony, what you sit way up there for? All this on camera. LeBron James knew that Carmelo Anthony is supposed to be there. LeBron James told the officials, Shonda didn't do this and we didn't. Everybody talking to him. He thought he just can show up. He thought that's what LeBron said. You lying. You lying, man. But we didn't call him LeBron. We called him Leon. And my kids called him Uncle Leon. So that's what was going on. Now, the people that was going around trying to act like Allen Iverson was doing the same thing. Showing up, doing this, doing that. I'm talking about not realizing that Allen Iverson, my kid's daddy, was already in the NBA before LeBron and everybody else. He knew my other baby daddy, Michael Jordan. He knew Scottie Pippen now. He knew everybody. Magic Johnson knew everybody knew him. Everybody knows the real Allen Iverson. Then here come all these other dudes and everybody trying to act like him. He said, what is wrong with them? They ain't getting no money, and they found out where he lived. They broke in his house. I'm talking about stole my son's stuff, everything. So what we had to do, me on the ESPN and EA Sports and all this other stuff, plus other sport channels, and everybody in on it. NBA TV. So we letting everybody through, so we can see who is who and who they deal with. Get their real names, and I'm turning them up in Illinois. Every time I see one of them, getting them locked up, they getting years. They in prison. And they'll still go after Allen Iverson again. That was the thing. Oh, excuse me. Whew. So anyway, when they got to talking about the dude talking about he drunk and he was out there for months, and there was the other dude that had just got out of state prison in the state of Illinois. They steady kept doing stuff as if they was embarrassing Allen Iverson, but what they messed up too. My baby dad always had been skinny and tall and bow-legged as hell. Even when he be out there on the court, the way he run. They know it wasn't him. And when the other dudes will show up there, when they see him, they'll tell my real Allen Iverson, sit back, man, we see what they finna do. Michael Jordan, them Scottie Pippen, and everybody else. I know everybody. So, they'll get in. Man, what's up? Who was you? They'll be out there playing. Who was you? Who are you? That's why when you see Michael Jordan, them mean mugging that other dude, because they know that's not Iverson. They know. Dennis Rodman, them out there, and who the fuck is them dudes? Who was that dude? The other dude, too. Who was them? Locker room chat and all this stuff. Then when they did that move, they was playing for the Olympics. They like, oh, they going too far. What are they doing? We ain't got no flight stuff for them. This going too far. We keep it local on the land. No, they ain't traveling with us. Not going out the country with this, Yeah, they ain't finna get his passport. Then we stopped that. What we was doing just enough just to get them in their real name. And then we get their information. They going back and forth to jail. The coach from Georgetown, everybody calling me, what's up? They coming to my door. What's going on? Iverson already in the NBA. I know. When they showed that draft of that other dude, and all of them was standing there, he got that gray suit on and that shirt that say Iverson. First of all, that's not official team jersey that was going to be used for that, because they was already on. The officials calling me. I said, we got to get him. Iverson was already in the NBA. He was already playing for the Sixers. Because see, when people broke in my house, they didn't know what they was stealing and what they was looking at. So when they was looking at stealing shoes and jerseys, I don't want made jersey dresses and jersey heels. And, I'm the one that changed the uniforms, official uniforms for the NBA. You know how I used to have them nut hugger shorts? I couldn't stand that. They sit down, you see their nuts and penis hanging out. Oh, come on now. That's why most of them, bisexual women, everybody be looking at, there goes such and such. I had to get the attention back on the player, so I got it to, the shorts come down a little longer and, made things better. And I also had on Reebok at that time. So when they stole the prototypes of the designs for Allen Iverson shoe back in the 80s, around the same time Jordan came out, when I created the Jordan. Mike was just out there being Mike. And I started calling him Mike Jordan. The Jordan name belongs to me, that it's not his name. He was just doing promotion. Same with Allen Iverson. I mean, his name is Allen Iverson though, but I made the shoes the way he wanted it and all that type of stuff. He liked that design. I put it in. He tweaked it a little bit. Jordan didn't put. Well, Mike, my kid's father. He didn't put anything. He really didn't want to do it. He said, "Oh, so somebody said buy some shoes. I can get a percentage." Yeah, you know. He ain't had nothing to say about none of the designs, and then none of the ones that's all now like the loafers. The Jordan, I made all this stuff a long time ago. It was just the point they changed it up. Might put this suede, this leather, and change up colors. And also I own Nike. And now, of course, I started the fact when you can call in and do your designs online, where you can design your own shoe to every color, to however you want. You want your name on there or whatever. Yes, I am Nike, Puma, Converse, Under Armour, Reebok, a lot of stuff. I was always so busy with my life and helping everybody else, complete theirs. That's me. That's me. Wasn't studying nobody else. Being a mommy to my kids, being a doctor, being a judge, being an attorney. I'm making movies, music. I had no time. That's all I tell everybody. Some people, when they say me, when I say it, I don't have any friends. I just met people through the walk of life, through my walk of life. So my days off work and on vacation, it's all being about me and my kids. I'll be like, we going on vacation. Mommy got 3 weeks off. Yeah. Then they got a little older. Mom, we go on vacation all the time. Do we got to go with you this time? Hell yeah. Where y'all want to go? We ain't going to do no work? I ain't going to do no work. Okay. Just sometimes we go places. I own stuff everywhere. Tell them how we going to go somewhere? So what I did was, this one time, I own a ski resort. I'm the only black person that owns a ski resort. It's nice too. And we went there. Everybody, we loaded up. And the snow got so bad we couldn't do nothing. We couldn't do nothing. And I was out there with the kids in the snow. My other boy, my son Tussie, the one that's that rap. That's my son. He was little and he crying and everything. Sound like snow. He just crying his butt off. I'm dying. We ain't gonna die from no snow, boy. I'm like, hey, mommy, just take him in. Just take him in, mommy. We tired of that. So I take him back on, into the hotel or whatever. But my youngest sons, my twin boys, younger than him, but they like the snow. I'm talking about they burying themselves all in the snow and this and that. We just be like that, Okay. Enough for reminiscing. I was just letting y'all know what went on. I complain about a lot of stuff, but I done had a lot of good times. I've been married a few times. I've been through so much stuff, And no matter what happened and what I was going through, and even when me and Iverson kept breaking up and getting back together, his family was there for me, When they tried to kill me and all this stuff, Iverson mom found out she couldn't say nothing. His other cousin, he didn't even know what was going on. He thought I was dead too. And she said my baby was having a fit. He hyperventilating, CJ and AJ and them having a fit. Mama. Tell me I can't get my grandbabies quit crying. I gotta tell them something. Cause they having a fit. They love her. All the time after I got out the hospital and got better, I was with Allen Iverson.